All right, welcome to another video in the 52 book project. The book I'm going to review is The Celebrants by Stephen Rowley. It is about five friends: Naomi, Craig, Marielle, Jordan, and Jordy. And they go to university together, the University of Berkeley. And unfortunately, there was another person in their group who committed suicide at that age, and that affected all of them in a very, emotional way. So they decided that anytime any of them faces a crisis in their life, they will organize a reunion or a meetup. And that's what this book is about. It's about how these five friends navigate the challenges in their life, and each one of them goes through a crisis, and they organize this thing called a celebration to remind this individual why, even though they are going through this crisis, their life was important, beautiful, and worth living for. So Naomi's crisis is her losing her parents. Craig's crisis is him losing, getting into a fraud case. Jordan and Jordy eventually get into a crisis related to health. I think this book is an ode to friendship, about the power of friendship, and in the most difficult times, your friends can become family, especially as you get older, and especially friends that you've known for a very long time. They've seen you through different phases of your life. They can give you some objective advice on how you can move ahead and achieve certain targets in the short term, even though you're going through something really hard in your life. They also give you perspective, because when you meet friends after a really long time, they show you what you were at one point of time and they show you what you have become today. And you are able to look at these two versions of yourself from a more objective lens that is not, plagued but like personal bias. I think Rowley is like a good character developer. Each of the five characters get equal time in the book, and in that sense, you identify and relate to some of the characters. Like one of my criticisms of the book was that um, some of the celebrations, we or those meeting moments, we could have gone into more depth into how. Like it did seem a little slow, those conversations in those celebration meetings. For instance, there was a problem presented, but it took pages and pages to get to the resolution or to get to a point where they were discussing that problem. And sometimes these celebrations also became moments for everyone to discuss their life problems rather than focusing on that particular character's life crisis. But it's still a book that helps you think about the friendships that you have in your life that you can turn to in a moment of crisis. And for that reason, I'd highly recommend this book. I look forward to reading more books by Stephen Rowley, including The Guncle and anything else that he publishes in the future.